Morning, my friend. I wanted to make this video as I'm going for a walk. We're here in Mississippi, in southern Mississippi. And I wanted to make a video about what alignment feels like. We use that word a lot. People have used that word a lot. But what is it? What does it mean? Well, I wanted to share this experience with you because I am in a very, very amazingly blissful experience right now as I'm walking through forest. Just a nice walk. It used to be a jog, now it's a walk down a country road here in Mississippi, and it's just a sense of connection. It's a sense of beauty and bliss. And I would venture to say that this is what everybody yearns for in their life. Why are we productive? Why do we do productivity? Well, it's to get something done, but why get anything done? Like, what is the only thing that we really want to transact? What is the only thing we really want to have accomplished, to be finished with? Well, it's just, what else would it be if it wasn't love? A feeling of love and bliss and union and serenity, peace, where you don't have to worry anymore about whether you are or are not doing the right things, where you don't have to worry anymore about who's watching or how it comes up. What if you just felt the feelings on the other side of all of that stuff immediately? And it's interesting that I had a big aversion to saying this. Every now and again, when I have more practical things to share, I'm always all right with making a video. But when I have more feeling-based things to say, esoteric things to say, just like here I am in nature, just having a great experience, I have an aversion to saying that stuff because no, it's like it is so of the realm that isn't of verbal and like not speaking, that speaking almost ruins it a little bit. And so it's a sacrifice I actually have to make in order to make these videos, because I could feel a lot more of this oneness, feeling, beauty, oh, Mother Nature just freeing me. Got my shoes off because I'm drowning. I could feel more of it if I didn't make a video. But I see that also as a major problem in humanity, that we feel it and never share it. Those who do feel this sense of elation, where like you're connected, and maybe you call it a hippie, maybe you call it whatever. I got an engineering degree, so you gotta be careful before you call me a hippie. It's the only reason I got it. Now you could feel trees, and you feel extremely connected to them, because everything is the same quantum matter. Everything is the same quantum physical element. It's only our human mind that has an idea that it isn't. It has an idea that it should be something that we call it, should have an identity, and all that stuff. But it's possible to have an experience when you give yourself enough time and space. Have an experience of complete blissful oneness with all of this stuff around us, all of this nature. And I felt like I was in a sound bath over there as I was sitting there just looking around, hearing the birds, hearing the trees, hearing the life, hearing the love that is nature, because this is where we came from. Remember, before we ever built roads and societies and judgment and gossip and thought and fear and anxiety, and I think I might have already said anxiety. Before we ever built any of that stuff, this is where we came from. This is what we did. This is who we were. Just one with all of this stuff. And maybe we had fear of death, but we didn't have fear of fear like we have now. So if ever you have, challenge in your life, don't forget that your challenge is because you're disconnected from all of this. Look at that. I wonder where that path goes. Let's go find out. You're disconnected from all of this because this is what we all seek. This is why we all do everything that we do. But here in the West especially, we're kind of caught up in productivity. What the hell does productivity even mean? It means like doing lots of stuff. But ask yourself another question before you want to be so productive. Like, is this the right stuff that I'm doing? And why? What is it that I want to be bringing to the world? And who am I? And what is this all for? Those are very important questions. Those aren't just floofy, oofy, goofy questions. Those are like critical. Otherwise, you're the most unproductive person in the world, even if you're running around doing things, because you're doing everything that doesn't matter. Why are you here on Earth? You're here on Earth to feel elated and feel joy and give love and be love and feel love and all the good stuff. And guess what? You can do that right now with no action items list. You can feel all the love in the world with 3 deep breaths with your eyes closed. Breathe with me. Now tell me you don't feel much more amazing. Sorry, I got a call. Anyhow, give that a shot. Feel it, and you might take feeling it a lot before you have the inclination to share it in a video. But if productivity doesn't come from this, then it's all a waste of time. All a waste of time. This is an external manifestation of my internal state right now. And make sure when you are hyper-productive and when you're doing things, you find that internal state first of the greenery, of the connection, of the love that is nature, which is also where we come from, which is who you are. It's not, I didn't read that anywhere. It's just obvious truth. You eat stuff that comes from this. It makes up your body. This is you. just even more so, really, than your name. You are more nature than your name, by a lot. You are more feeling than your fears, by a lot. And that's the good stuff. I'd venture to say that's what life's all about. This feeling delivered. So, see how you can feel it. Reach out to me with any questions, my friend. And also in the comments below, mention how you feel it. What your go-to is. Is it 3 breaths? Is it a walk in the park? Is it whatever? You know, like, more tools disseminated to everybody who watches this video and reads the comments would be a gift to humanity. And if you've got those tools in you of what you do, what your process is, hey, share it. We all want to hear it. Make the world spin a little bit more joyfully. And don't give a shit how it shows up. Have a great rest of your day.